In today's video, should you do a mini cut while in a reverse diet?
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Rebella from ProPhysique.com. In today's video, we're going to talk about mini cuts. It's an often discussed topic, especially among physique competitors and people that are in the constant flux of putting on muscle and losing body fat. And today's question comes from my Instagram direct message, so give us a follow over there. Let me know if you have any questions. DM me, I'll screenshot it just like I did here. And the question came in, I'll put it on the screen, basically asking about the process of taking a mini cut while in a reverse diet. I'm not going to limit it to the reverse diet, okay? I'm going to talk about mini cuts as a whole. I'm also going to talk about mini cuts specific to the improvement season or the off season or the time spent in between getting stage lean or getting photo shoot lean or just getting shredded, and then you back it off a little bit. So maybe you guys are just getting lean for summer, maybe you just want to look good for a photo shoot, whatever it is. There's always going to be a time where we're trying to get a little bit leaner and then we're trying to put on a little bit of muscle, right? That's the general consensus. So I want to talk a little bit about mini cuts. Now, I got some really cool information when I was in Las Vegas, the seminar I did with Lane Norton. Lane did a presentation on the body's defense system. He talks a lot about what happens when you're in a dieting phase, the changes that happen to your body. And I love something that he said in the seminar. He said, fat loss should be like going to war. You should get in, fuck shit up, and get out, okay? The less time we can spend in a caloric deficit, the better, for a few reasons, but mostly because our body starts to adapt to those changes, and as Lane puts it, our self-defense stuff kicks in, our self-defense system. So let's talk about how I feel about approaching a mini cut, and I just had an email with a client just now. What's up, Larissa? So what I like to do is take the time during the improvement season for a few reasons to do a mini cut. Not in all situations. Now, some people come out of a show and they gradually put their calories up, they stay leaner, and they feel great throughout the process. Not everyone though. Some people, after a long phase of dieting, they put on weight rapidly. And even while I'm encouraging them to, hey, let's just keep the process going, they're constantly like pushing me, hey coach, when can I do a mini cut? Now, do I feel it's always going to be in their best interest physiologically to do a mini cut? No. But you have to take into consideration the psychology of the person you're working with. If you are a coach, if you are a friend, you have to take that in consideration. Just because you don't think it's the right thing to do doesn't mean it's necessarily the right thing to do for them. A lot of people, if you give them what they want to do, they're going to go at that full-hearted. Then they're going to get even more buy-in from you in the future. So this is the approach I take with my clients, that I say, you know what? Let's do a mini cut, and it's going to do one of two things. We're going to get an aggressive attempt at fat loss, and we're going to see if the body responds. If the body responds, great. We're going to lose a little bit of body fat, we're going to tighten up, we're going to feel better, then we go right back into the building phase. How long should a mini cut last, man? I would say no more than 3 to 4 weeks. If you're spending more than a month in a mini cut, it's just a cut. You're not mini-ing anything, okay? A mini cut is meant to get in, get out, and move on with the process of improving. The other thing that might happen, you go into the mini cut, you make an aggressive change, and nothing happens, or the scale goes up. What does this mean? It means your body is still in self-defense mode from the last time you dieted, right? Our bodies adapt to that process. So if you've done a competition 2, 3, 4 years in a row, you might not respond to a mini cut. You might need to extend that improvement season even longer, okay? So my suggestions for a mini cut for you, set a goal, okay? Let's say the person weighs 150 pounds, right? And I say, all right, I agree to your mini cut. What is your goal? Let's get down to 142 and let's do it in 4 weeks. So we're gonna be aggressive. We're gonna make some changes. We're gonna use lower calories. We're gonna use some cardio. We're gonna have to get into some detailed tracking and being specific, but sometimes the excitement of knowing that you are now going to be 142 in 8 weeks, well, that allows us to push through. It's only a short time, 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we get it done. Now, what happens? Well, now we're in a better place body composition wise. I would suspect we're going to be in a better place for insulin sensitivity, meaning we're going to be digesting our carbs a little bit better. We're going to be processing things a little bit better. We're going to be in better condition cardiovascular wise, right? So we're going to be speeding that process up. So when we go into the process of getting back, now how would we come out of that mini cut? Well, I would treat it like a reverse diet. I wouldn't make a sudden change. I wouldn't jump back up to the calories we were at. I would start tapering down the cardio, right? A couple minutes off each session. I would start walking up the calories. 50, 70, 80, 100 calories per week. Why? Well, we don't want to lose all the progress we just made. We want to take advantage of those metabolic adaptations that have occurred. We want to take advantage of the things that are going on in our body. We're actually, digesting better, feeling better, looking better. So just keep that going. Just ease on out of that, right back into the improvement season, but just get out of that aggressive fat loss phase that you're in. All right? Hopefully this answers the questions. Hope you guys have an awesome Monday. I got to get back to work. Talk to you tomorrow.
By myself.